to achieve business success. As we round out this month, I thought today's live video should be about our reflections over the month as to what our insights have been around leadership. Given that, we've done quite a few live videos this month on the topic, and I'm really keen to hear what you've been able to glean from these videos, what you've been thinking about, what you've noticed with your own leadership and inside your team. And also, I wanted to share my insights with you. So, as you know, I lead a team as well. We have a team of 12. And as I've mentioned earlier this month, our team is spread out around Australia and offshore as well. So my leadership is always having to evolve. And I'm going to share with you right now what my 3 insights are. I hope that you'll be brave enough to share with me in the comments what your 3 insights are around your own leadership, what you've learnt from these videos this month as well. So my first insight this month around leadership has been around self-leadership and just how vital it is that you are leading yourself first and foremost. So this has been a really, really big month here at the Workshop Whisperer. We're recruiting for 2 or 3 roles. We've got a couple of people training in their roles. We have a couple of really big projects in the works, and that's got deadlines on quite a few team members, myself included. And, there's a real tendency on my part just to want to have a bit of a rest, quite frankly. But it's not the time for doing that. It's actually the time for pushing forward and for hustling. And I can see just how much the way I show up really impacts on our team. So self-leadership, and with that self-discipline, has been one of my key insights this month. And just to give you an example, today I'm actually sat here at my desk rather than out where I normally am doing my lives, which is my standing desk. And the reason that I'm sitting here is because I've got about 6 hours of writing scripts to do. And I noticed my brain actually looking for reasons to have a break from that. Every now and again, I'll hear this little voice in my head saying, oh, you haven't checked social media for a while. Maybe you should do that. Or is it time for a coffee yet? Maybe we can get up and do that. Or the sun's looking really nice outside. Maybe I'll just go and stand out there for a while. And it's just been curious observation on my part to go, wow, Rachel, your ego's really pulling all the stops today to try and drag you away from this task, because it's intense and it's a bit uncomfortable, and I wish I didn't have to do it, but I do. My next insight around leadership this month has been around team and culture. So we had an instance with a client where they decided to undertake a particular action that made themselves stand out as a huge red flag, huge pushing up hard against our values as a business and the values that we have inside our community. And the action that was required to deal with that was very swift action. It was obvious that without swift action, the potential for toxicity to spread out was huge, and the situation needed to be taken care of quickly. And when you're the leader, it's your job to take those measures, because the rest of your team is watching. In our case, the rest of our community is watching to see what we'll tolerate, because that becomes the new benchmark. So really a key message is to always have your finger on the pulse of the culture of your team. You as the leader are responsible for setting it and responsible for upholding it as well. And my third insight to leadership this month is around making sure you create those voids so that your new emerging leaders can step into them. And your team is capable of so much more than you think, if only you would just give them the opportunity. So we're always so pleased to see with our clients when we see on one of their Wednesday wins that they decided to finally hire a service advisor, and that service advisor is succeeding in that role, and that has allowed the owner to work from home 1 or 2 days a week, or work from home 1 day a week and not work on the other day. It's that allowing people to step into roles that you've delegated, which allows you to do something else with your time, gives you leverage. But you don't get that opportunity if you hold on to everything, if you hold on to the bookkeeping, if you hold on to being the person at the front counter as well as being on the tools. If you're holding on to doing all of your marketing as well. So it's really key that you create those voids, and once you do, you actually do empower them with all the training you can, all the knowledge you can, all the systems and processes documented that you can, and then you watch them flourish. And yes, they will make mistakes, but as the old saying goes, you're allowed to make a mistake as long as you learn from it. So make sure that you give your people that opportunity, and your time will be freed up much sooner than you think. You might go a couple of steps backwards every now and again, but think about it over the course of the long game, and you'll get to where you want to go much sooner. So they're my 3 insights around leadership for the month. I'd love for you to say hi, first of all, if you're on here with me live, or let me know if you're catching the replay. But also just let me know in the comments, just 1, 2, and 3. What are your insights around your leadership or leadership in general that you've got from this month, from our live topic, which was leadership? Have a great day. Hello to you that just said howdy in the comments there. And I will catch you again soon.